हरे कृष्ण गुरुदेव। अब आ रही है गुरुदेव आपके पास।
चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै ददामि कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो वंशाकृतर्वश्च कृपासिन्धुश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे।
First, I would like to obey Gurudev Nitya Prabhu Vishnu Pad, Ashtotra Satya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Shlokamana Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya Lila Prabhu Vishnu Pad Ashtotra Satya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Shri Narayan Goswami Maharaj in their lotus feet. I would like to offer my infinite Dandavat Pranams. Then Nitya Lila Prabhu Vishnu Pad Ashtotra Satya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Swami Maharaj, Srila Gaura Govinda Maharaj, Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Bharati Goswami Maharaj. To all Vaishnavis I offer my heartfelt Dandavat Pranams. Two days ago we have been discussing about the conversation between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rai Ramananda, observing the disappearance day of Rai Ramananda. Mahaprabhu is one of the general associates, especially Rai Ramananda. His role is very, very important because Krishna in Krishna Lila, the nectarian pastime that he tasted in the Krishna's manifested pastime, he was not fully satisfied with that. So that's why Krishna, he started to think that upon looking at my beauty, Srimati Radharani's heart gets so much stimulation with so many moods. So he was wondering, Krishna was wondering this. The sloka is coming, Shri Radha Pranay Mahima. Shri Radha Pranay Mahima. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila 1.6. By this sloka, Sarup Damodar is expressing that Radharani's Pranay Mahima, how is it? The glories of Srimati Radharani's mood. And second is the Srimati Radharani herself, she is relishing this mood. What is that sweetness? Krishna is wondering. And the third, Srimati Radharani, she is herself tasting this sweetness, and while tasting this sweetness in her heart, the realization that are coming in her heart, what is it? Because Krishna himself was thinking this, that after seeing my beauty and my sweetness, everyone is attracted by me. By the smell that effulges from my body, everyone is enchanted by that smell. But when I smell the fragrance coming from Srimati Radharani, I cannot control myself, cannot balance myself at all. And so he was thinking this, So Radharani is top, like on a higher than me. But if we see,
मेरी सौंदर्य मधुरिमा है क्या जी?
what is my beauty that always attracts Srimati Radharani?
और वो सौंदर्य माधुर्य के सदा सर्वदा
And Srimati Radharani always relishes this mood, this beauty, this sweetness.
उनकी जी प्रणय क्या है?
What is the deep attachment in our heart for me? Krishna is thinking.
मैं उससे कहीं
For 1 second, if I go away from her,
और थोड़ी सी
or
उससे दूर हो जाता
I go away from her, some separation is there, she enters in transcendental madness. But in my heart, these moods are not coming. So Krishna is wondering, why? What are these moods that are stimulating in the heart of Srimati Radharani? I never enter in transcendental madness for separation of Srimati Radharani. But why is Srimati Radharani entering the transcendental madness mood? All these moods,
आस्वादन करने के लिए
to taste them and realize them, Krishna, he was thinking in his heart.
अंत में कृष्ण
And at the end,
अपने
Krishna,
विचार निकला
he concluded with this.
मैं किसी प्रकार से ये राधा के भाव और कांति लेकर के
So if I manifest myself and I take the mood and complexion of Srimati Radharani and I appear, and then in those pastimes I can relish the moods that Srimati Radharani relishes.
इतने स्वयं
For this regard, Krishna,
राधा की भाव और कांति
he took the complexion and mood of Srimati Radharani and he manifested in form of Gauranga.
इससे एक विशेष रहस्य है
A very deep secret here is
राधा
that
की भाव और कांति लेकर के तो स्वयं कृष्ण
Krishna, he took the mood
गौरांग के रूप
and
में
complexion of Srimati Radharani. He appeared in form of Gauranga, but
जब तक गुरु करण नहीं
but the main teaching here is that without Guru,
साधन
we can
साधन
never relish the divine mellows, rasa, anything cannot be done without Guru. For this regard, Krishna himself, he took complexion and mood of Srimati Radharani and appeared in form of Gauranga, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
सन्यास ग्रहण आदि करके
he took sannyas and then he went to Jagannath Puri.
भक्त श्रवणे सचिनंदन गौर हरि
Sachinandan Gaur Hari, he was to protect the words of his mother,
पुरी में
he entered Jagannath Puri.
और जगन्नाथपुरी में आए
In Jagannath Puri,
सर्वभट्टाचार्य जी
first he
ने उद्धार किया
delivered Swayam Bhattacharya, and then
मायावादी की जो गौड़ जो था
it was a place of, there was a like a village of Mayavadis. It was a place. So Jagannath Puri, and where
भट्टाचार्य
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya there,
शंकर भाष्य के जो है
he was preaching the Shankaracharya ideology, philosophy. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
सर्वभट्टाचार्य के उद्धार किया
first he delivered Swayam Bhattacharya and he made him realize that I
कृष्ण में
am Krishna.
उसके सर्वभुज दर्शन भी कराया
And he gave him his darshan of his four-limb form and the six-limb form. And then
अनुभव कर
Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya realized himself that in reality,
जब राय रामानंद
when Rai Ramananda,
की सभा में पंडितों की
in the
सभा में
assembly
जब
of
आते
scholars,
थे,
when Rai Ramananda used to come,
तब उस सभा में वो गोपियों के बारे में चर्चा करते
in that assembly he used to speak about gopis. Advaitavadis, impersonalists,
बारे में ज्यादा
they did not know anything about gopis and they did not even want to talk about it.
अद्वैतवादी लोग
Impersonalists, Advaitavadis, they like to speak about knowledge, renunciation. These were the topics that they were more interested in. Because impersonalists, Advaitavadis, they say,
ज्ञान वैराग्य आदि होने पर
when knowledge and renunciation comes,
तब वो मुक्ति के
then
अधिकारी
the person becomes qualified to be liberated. And then they can be merged with Brahma.
इसलिए अद्वैतवादी
For this regard, Advaitavadis, impersonalists,
अधिक रूप में ज्ञान
they
वैराग्य
are more always talking about knowledge and renunciation.
किंतु रायरानंद
But Rai Ramananda, in their assembly, Rai Ramananda used to come
डायरेक्ट वो
and directly he used to touch on the topics and speak about gopis, the mood of gopis. For this regard, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is saying, Hey Prabhu,
आपकी कृपा से
by your mercy,
मैंने अभी समझ सका
now I realize
रूप में
that in reality,
माधुर्य क्या वस्तु है
what is the Prema Madhurya, what is the sweetness of divine love? That Prema Madhurya, now I realize by your mercy. That's why it is said, Ishwarer Kripa. Ishwarer Kripa, without mercy of God,
हो नहीं सकता
it's not possible.
ईश्वर तत्व से ही ज्ञानी बारे पारे
To realize about Ishwar Tattva, we need God's mercy.
हो जाता है
If someone is recipient of God's mercy, then
भगवान की
only they can realize about the form, sweetness of God.
पदाति देवो पदाम्बुजदयो प्रसाद लेशानुगृहीत एव हि जनाति तत्तं भगवन् महिम्नं न चान्नं एकोऽपि चिरन् विचिन्न ब्रह्म
Brahma,
स्तुति में भी बताया
in Brahmaji is glorifying like this. In his Brahma's glorification, Brahma Stuti, it is explained. In reality, if there is no mercy of God, till then,
उनका आस्वादन नहीं कर सकते
one cannot realize about God and realize about His sweetness.
महाप्रभु
For this regard, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he
उद्धार कृपे
delivered and gave realization to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and he also explained this. By this Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya,
स्तुति आदि भी
he glorified Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so much.
वैराग्य विद्यान ये भक्ति योगम शिक्षार्थमेकम ये सब श्लोक आदि स्तुति आदि
All the shlokas he used.
इसलिए
For this regard, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya himself,
के कहने लगे प्रभु
he said to Mahaprabhu,
दक्षिण देश
Mahaprabhu,
करने के लिए आप जा रहे हैं
you are going to south of India,
आप अति अवश्य
you must
रायरमंद से मिले
meet Rai Ramananda.
क्योंकि रायरमंद जो है वो रसिक
Because Rai Ramananda is high class exalted Rasik Vaishnava.
इसलिए शास्त्र में कहा गया
That's why in scriptures it is explained.
रसिक वैष्णव के साथ ही
We must always associate and discuss about these things with Rasik Vaishnava. Srimad Bhagavad.
बोले श्रीमद् भागवत की रसमाधुर्य
To taste the sweetness and mellows of Srimad Bhagavatam,
सजातीय आदर स्निग्ध भक्त के द्वारा
only through the mouth of pure devotees we can relish them and realize them.
आदर स्निग्ध भक्त से हम जब ये समस्त रसमाधुर्य कथा आदि आस्वादन नहीं करेंगे बात
If we don't listen or do kirtan of these kathas directly from the pure devotees, then we can never understand these things. For this regard, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, through Tattva Siddhant, he said to Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu, when you go to south of India, you must meet Rai Ramananda.
अभी रायरमंद कोई साधारण व्यक्ति
Rai Ramananda was not an ordinary person.
राजा प्रताप रुद्र के
He was King
गवर्नर थे
Pratap Rudra's governor
करके
of the king Pratap Rudra.
दक्षिण भारत
The South India's king,
मान को जो है ये रायरमंद स्वयं
Rai Ramanand himself,
परिचालना करते
he used to manage and govern this whole south of India.
इसलिए गवर्नर थे
He was the governor at a very high position. And Rai Ramanand,
राजा प्रताप रुद्र की
he was King Pratap Rudra's
अत्यंत प्रिय पात्र भी
very, very beloved and dear of king.
कहा गया
Because in scriptures it is explained, before
राजा लोग
the kings,
धार्मिक होते
they were very religious.
अपने धर्म
And they used to follow the path of righteousness, and in their assemblies they used to keep big scholars. There was an assembly where whole discussion used to happen. The Katha of Vikramaditya is there, like king used to take suggestions from saints what to do with the kingdom like this. Navratra, he used to keep 9 gems. Kalidas, Barochi, Baram,
ऐसे ऐसे बड़े बड़े
big scholars known as 9 gems of the assembly. They were
कवि लोग रहते
very big poets and artists also. In the same way, King Pratap Rudra,
सभा में
in his assembly,
एक राजा एक क्या बोले रायरमंद
Rai Ramananda, he was very on a very high position, and especially Rai Ramananda,
अपने स्वरचित अनेक ग्रंथों भी रचना है विशेष करके
he also wrote some scriptures, especially
अभिसारिका राधा के बारे में सुंदर रूप
he explained about the Abhisarika Srimati Radhika in his books. We do this kirtan, Kalayati Nayanam.
पंकजमिव मृदु मारुत चलितम ऐसे सुंदर
So beautiful, ecstatic scriptures and poems he have written in his books. That how Srimati Radharani
प्राणकांत गोविंद के साथ मिलने की
is going to meet her beloved Govinda. How she goes, everything he has explained.
तो और
So,
आनंद संग भी
Rai Ramanand himself, he also created a very sweet scripture called Jagannath Vallabh Natak. In that scripture, this whole explanation is there. Jagannath Vallabh Natak. So for this regard, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
गोदावरी तट पर मिले
on the banks of Godavari, he met with Rai Ramanand,
और
and
फिर एकांत स्थान में रायनों के साथ भी बात
With Rai Ramanand in a secret private place, he spoke. They discussed many things.
करने लगे।
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said,
जैसे रसिक हो,
Rai Ramanand, you are a rasik.
आज मैं समझ गया।
Now I see.
इस प्रकार दैना आदि आदि करने
Being very humble, they both were exchanging moods.
विवरण वर्णन किया गया।
Very beautiful explanation is there.
रायरमंद
Rai Ramanand,
पालकी में बैठ करके
he used to sit in palanquin and with Vedic Brahmans
जब
when he
वही गोदावरी के तट पर जब आए,
came on the banks of Godavari.
रायरमंद के महाप्रभु के देख करके वो
He saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he became surprised.
स्वयं रायरमंद
And Rai Ramanand,
प्रभु के आलिंगन भी किया।
he embraced Mahaprabhu. And all this explanation is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita scripture.
तो इसके पश्चात
After this,
समय
at evening time, Rai Ramanand
प्रभु के साथ मिले,
with Mahaprabhu he met, and then
वहीं पर
there
माधुर्य रस आस्वादन होने लगा।
they exchanged the high class ecstatic moods of Madhurya Das.
चैतन्य चरितामृत में
In Chaitanya Charitamrita,
ये भी वर्णन होते जा
this explanation is coming.
प्रभु कहे पर श्लोक अध्ययन निर्णय काय कहे सधर्माचरणे विष्णु भक्ति भय। महाप्रभु ने कहा रायरमंद
Mahaprabhu himself said, Rai Ramananda,
बताओगे
whatever you speak,
प्रमाण देकर
you must speak with scripture evidence.
शास्त्रीय प्रमाण और वचन
You must give evidence from scriptures and then you should speak.
है। इसलिए कह रहे हैं
That's why it is said.
कि तब उस समय महाप्रभु ने पूछा
And that time Mahaprabhu said,
साध्य निर्णय
Prabhu kai bada shok sadhya nirnay. First Mahaprabhu asked,
साध्य वस्तु क्या है?
what is the ultimate goal and what is the process to achieve it?
ये स्वरूप क्या वर्णाश्रम धर्म से
So Rai Ramananda started from the base of one ashram dharma, establishing one ashram dharma and how the society should be. By karma gyan yog, by this God can never be attained. To attain God, there is one solution,
भक्ति योग
to follow the path of bhakti yoga. There is no other process. By astrology, by any other thing, you can never attain God. Only by Shuddha Bhakti, pure devotional service, you can attain. Krishna said himself to Uddhav, Uddhav, by karma gyan yoga, no one can even see my form, no one can even realize it. To attain me and to see, one must follow the path of bhakti. Vyasdev ji, he explained by the mercy of Narada Rishi. Then he attained and took darshan of Krishna and he realized all the pastimes of Krishna, and then he manifested this latest Puran, Srimad Bhagavatam, Vyasdev. So, in the same way, Rai Ramananda is saying, everyone must follow Varnashram Dharma. By this, God becomes happy. That's why in scriptures evidence he is giving. Varnashram Acharav Tata Pursheno. The Supreme Super Soul Vishnu, like you can worship him only by following Varnashram Dharma. Those who don't follow Varnashram Dharma, God, he does not accept those people. Mahaprabhu, after hearing this, he said, you said this, so okay, but this is external thing. Tell me more. So that's why here Mahaprabhu, he's saying this is external because he means that Mahaprabhu, from the mouth of Rai Ramananda, he wants to hear that the spontaneous nature in the soul of jivas, what is it? And by that, how the jivas can realize themselves and attain the highest mood. To hear this from the mouth of Rai Ramananda, Mahaprabhu said that what you are saying is external. This is external. Tell me more. Then Rai Ramananda said,
सर्वशब्द सा भगवान में सब कुछ अर्पित कर दिया जाए.
Surrender everything to God, offer everything to God, whatever you do, anything you do, offer everything to God.
गीता में स्वयं भगवान का
In Gita, God says, whatever you do, offer to me.
समस्त पाप
Then you will be free from all the sinful reactions.
क्योंकि भगवान को अर्पित नहीं करके
Because if you don't offer to God,
जो कुछ
whatever you accept or whatever you even eat,
वो पाप भोजन
it is sins. It's like you're eating sins if you don't offer to God. For this regard,
जो कुछ भी करेंगे
whatever you do,
भगवान
first,
अर्पित होनी चाहिए.
everything must be offered to God. That's why the shloka is coming. Jat karosi.
पश्नासी जद योषि ददासी जत जत तपसी कुंद तत्पुरुष मत अर्पणम स्वयं भगवान को अर्पित करना.
You must offer to God.
किंतु इस कथा को सुनकर के
After hearing this, the Mahaprabhu said,
यह वाक्य आगे कहा और
tell me more. Because in reality,
स्वरूप अनुबंधित वृत्ति
the spontaneous nature in the soul of jivas, what is the nature of the soul? It was not spoken out by Radha Manan. That's why Mahaprabhu said, this is also external, tell me more.
आगे कहो तो कहते स्वधर्म त्याग
Then he says, Swadharma tyag.
धर्म त्याग समस्त धर्म आदि त्याग भी करके
Give up all kind of things and completely surrender to me.
मया दृष्टोऽपि सुखं धर्मान् संस्तज्य च सर्वान् मां भजेत् स च सत्तमम्. श्रीमद् भागवत भी प्रमाण दे रहे हैं.
Srimad Bhagavad evidence is given.
ब्रह्मशास्त्र की आदेश इसी प्रकार है.
All the scriptures say this, that
पूर्वक धर्म प्रवृत्ति छोड़ करके एकमात्र सर्वोत्कृष्ट सर्वश्रेष्ठ धर्म क्या है?
the topmost religion and topmost responsibility is to surrender everything to Krishna. In Gita is also said, Sav dharma sarva dharmam paritagya mamekam sharanam braja.
अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षामि मा शुच. इसके भी चैतन्य महाप्रभु कह रहे हैं
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said this, that this is also external.
कथा है.
This is also external. Mahaprabhu said,
आगे जो चरम वाक्य जो है
the best slok of Gita,
और उस चरम वाक्य
and that best slok of Gita, Mahaprabhu himself, Krishna himself, in form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is saying that this is external.
क्योंकि जीवों की
Because
स्वरूपानुबंधी
the nature of the soul was not manifested right yet.
से नहीं है.
Because it was not manifested in the conversation. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying, this is external. Tell me more.
ये बहिर्कथा. तब राय रमन
Then Rai Ramananda says,
ज्ञान मिश्रा भक्ति के बारे में बताया.
he explained about Gyan Mishra Bhakti, the Bhakti mixed with knowledge.
ब्रह्मभूत प्रसन्नात्मा न सृजति न कांक्षति समो सर्वभूतेषु सर्वे समो सर्वेषु भूतेषु मद्भक्ति लभते. अभेद ब्रह्म ज्ञान स्वरूप ज्ञान चर्चा के द्वारा
By discussing about Brahma,
भगवान एक ब्रह्मत्व भावयुक्त लाभ करने पर भी
even after
मेरा पराभक्ति लाभ करने का है.
like people can, maybe they can attain Brahma, but they can never attain Bhakti.
भगवान की पराभक्ति लाभ करने
So to attain the pure Bhakti,
वो सुनना चाहते हैं.
Mahaprabhu wants to hear that, to give up this knowledge of Brahma, everything.
क्योंकि ब्रह्म
Because
के लक्षण होता है
Brahma Gyani,
सुखेषु उद्विग्नमना सुखेषु
their symptoms are these.
वितरागो भय क्रोध स्थितो धीमनिरोच्यते. गीता में भगवान
In Gita, God is explaining
ब्रह्मज्ञानी
that Brahma Gyani, those who seek Brahma,
किसी वस्तु
who seek knowledge,
ना आसक्ति रखते
they are not attached to anything in this world,
ना कुछ रखते.
and they have like no connection.
आदि आदि चर्चा का
They discuss about knowledge, path of renunciation, leaving.
उनकी प्राप्ति को उससे आनंद भी नहीं होता है.
Whatever they get, they don't feel happy. And if something is lost, then they don't become upset either.
क्योंकि आप ये संसार में सब अनित्य वस्तु
Because they know that everything in this material world is temporary.
ज्ञान जब तक जीव के नहीं होता है,
If the jiva does not realize this, in reality,
भक्ति मार्ग में प्रवेश नहीं
they can also not enter on the path of bhakti. If they don't realize that everything is temporary in this material world. So nitya anitya, we must have knowledge of what is eternal and what is temporary.
कर. किंतु तथा इसकी कहते महाप्रभु
But
इसको भी कह रहे हैं,
Mahaprabhu is saying that this is also external.
क्योंकि जीवों की जो सर्वानुबंधी वृत्ति
The nature, spontaneous nature of the soul in the jivas, it was not spoken out yet. That's why Mahaprabhu said,
स्वरूप है कृष्ण
the nature of the soul is to serve Krishna. Jiva Swarup hoy Krishna Nityadas.
दास है,
Jivas are the servants of Krishna. Oh, Das means servant.
है। एक ही भगवान प्रभु है,
God is one, the supreme, and everyone else are his servants. The only king is Krishna and everyone else is his servant.
एक ही परम पुरुष
The supreme personality Krishna, he is Krishna, supreme personality of Godhead,
सेवक सेविका काले,
when everyone else is his servant, are his servant. Even Srimati Radha and Gopis, they are coming in the list of his servants,
क्योंकि सेवा ही
because serving
जीवों की जो है
is the
एकमात्र परम धर्म है।
religion of the jivas. To serve, this is the religion of the
सेवा को
jivas.
छोड़ करके
Those who don't do Bhagavad Seva, don't do serve, they are following path of karma, Gyan, Yoga, austerities, Brahma, impersonalism. They are going on that path.
वो वास्तव रूप
In
में
reality,
अपने स्वरूप की
they are
स्वरूप से वो वंचित हो जाता है।
like being, they will never realize their own transcendental spiritual form.
भगवान की सेवानंद
They won't realize what is the true nature of the soul, because what is the nature of the soul is that is to serve. There is no bliss in getting merged with Brahma if you compare it to the bliss when it comes to serve.
जुगनू के भांति होता है। जैसे
It's like Jugnu, it's like a firefly. Like for example, at night there's a firefly and it gives some light, right?
बस जो मुक्ति में जो जाते
In liberation, those who go and those who say like getting merged with light, it's like this.
में खुद जो कहा जाता है वो जुगनू की कहानी।
It's like a small firefly, just like light. The light that everyone seeks is just like this. But the Premanand is
बृहद वस्तु
very huge. So the light that impersonalists seek is just like small firefly.
मुक्ति के जो भी कार्य हैं, ये जीवों की सर्वानुगी वृत्ति नहीं।
So now the discussion is coming that this is not the nature of the soul. So Mahaprabhu said, this is external, tell me more.
आगे कहा
Tell me more.
ज्ञान सुनना भक्ति सर्वसार।
Then Rai Ramananda said,
रामानंद फिर बताया
when he said,
ज्ञान सुनना भक्ति
Gyan Shunya Bhakti,
प्रयासे मुदवत्सो नमन्तेवं जीवन्ति सन्मुखरितां भवदीय वार्तां स्थाने स्थितां श्रुतिगतां तनुवां नवि जो प्रयासो अहितो जीतो कोऽपि त्वयि त्रैलोक्यं ज्ञाने प्रयासो मुदवत्सो नमन्तेवं।
Gyane Prayaso.
ब्रह्मा जी
Brahma ji,
भगवान की स्तुति करते करते
he is glorifying God and saying, and he expressed this sloka.
हे प्रभु
Hey Prabhu,
समस्त प्रकार की ज्ञान की चर्चा छोड़ करके
give up all kind of knowledge.
जहाँ पर आपकी शुद्ध भक्त मुक्त जन विराजमान
Where your pure devotees are sitting,
सान्निध्य में
just sit in their shelter
आपकी
and listen
कथा
your katha.
श्रवण कीर्तन
Listen to the katha of yours. Give up all kind of knowledge. This is the essence of scriptures also. Bhakti,
शुरू हो जाता है
when the bhakti started,
जिस समय हम भगवत कथा श्रवण में रुचि रखते हैं।
when we developed taste to listen Bhagavad Katha, the bhakti started. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is expressing this. He's saying,
हमारी भक्ति कब प्रारंभ हुई?
when does bhakti start? How do we realize that the process of bhakti has started and we are following bhakti?
अनुसरण तब होता है
Bhakti is followed when
कथा में रुचि हो।
one develops taste to listen Bhagavad Katha.
दो प्रकार के होते हैं,
There are two things. One is Vedi Bhakti and one is
रागानुगा।
Raganuga Bhakti.
यही रागानुगा भक्ति के कहा जाता है
This
रुचि
Raganuga Bhakti is called Ruchi Mula Bhakti. The taste is there. By Vedi Bhakta, Jiva can attain Vaikuntha.
और रागानुगा भक्ति
But by Raganuga Bhakti,
जीव
Jivas
गोलोक वृंदावन
can attain
प्राप्त कर ले।
Golok Vrindavan.
ये समस्त सूक्ष्माति सूक्ष्म
All these deep analysis our Goswamis have expressed in their books. For this regard,
हमारे आचार्य पादन में दिखाया।
our acharyas have explained about this also.
यहाँ पर ब्रह्मा जी की स्तुति की जब राजमंडल ने इस
When Rai Ramananda quote this, that Gyane Prayase, when he said this,
इस श्लोक सुन करके
hearing this sloka Mahaprabhu,
कुछ प्रसन्न हुए
he became a little bit happy. Okay, this is something. He said,
और आगे कहो
okay,
पर आकर के
he said,
महाप्रभु करे
Mahaprabhu is saying,
अनुमोदन करे
he's like agreeing.
सब बाज्य
Before he was saying, oh, this is external, tell me something else, this is external, this is external. But now he's saying, okay, good, tell me more. He's like,
के अभी धीरे धीरे
Like slowly and slowly, the good topic is being started in the conversation that will touch and explain what is the nature of the soul.
जीवों की स्वरूप अनुबंधी वृत्ति तब प्रकाश होता है
The spontaneous nature of the soul manifests
कथा
when a jiva
में रुचि रखते
develop taste to listen Bhagavad Katha.
वास्तव विचार दिखा रहे हैं
This is true. Mahaprabhu is also, this is what Mahaprabhu wants to hear also.
हरि कथा रुचि न मिले कुंड सही कोई अच्छे व्यक्ति कोई वर्णाश्रम ठीक से पालन कर
A person is following Varnashram Dharma very nicely, 4 Varnas, 4 Ashram, they are following, doing right things in society, but they have no taste to listen Bhagavad Katha, then
हरि कथा रुचि न मिले
if they don't have Harikatha taste, then everything is useless.
इसमें जो त्याग वैराग्य अथवा कुछ भी
Their renunciation, knowledge, whatever they are doing, everything is useless if they don't have taste to listen Harikatha.
जैसे प्रहलाद महाराज करे
That's why Prahlad Maharaj is also saying,
श्रवणम के
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam.
अर्चनम बंधनम दास सखात्म निवेदनम एते पुंसार्पिता विष्णु भक्तिश्चेद नवलक्षणा ये नौ प्रकार की
The 9 limbs of bhakti,
नीचे प्रारंभ श्रवणाक
Shravanakya bhakti, started by hearing.
कथा हम श्रवण करें
First we hear Harikatha, we should do Kirtan of it, then remember it. Shravan Kirtan Smaran.
भगवान जी का
And God Himself, He is also saying,
जहाँ पर मेरा कथा चर्चा होती
wherever my Katha is being discussed, I myself go there and appear.
है वसामि वैकुंठे न च जगन हृदये
Naham Vasami Vaikuntha. I don't reside in Vaikuntha, I reside in the where my pure devotees are glorifying. God Himself, He said to Narad, where my devotees
ऐसे दिव्य चरित्र
are expressing about my divine character and pastimes, there I go, there I reside.
गीता महत्व में भी वर्णन कर दी
In Gita Mahatma scripture it is also explained.
पठनं पठनं तथा मोदते श्री कृष्ण भगवान श्री राधाया स जहाँ पर भागवत कथा चर्चा होती है कीर्तन होती है
Whenever Bhagavad Katha is being discussed, Kirtan is going on, God Himself
राधाया स स्वयं अपने
with
प्रियतम राधा के साथ
His beloved Srimati Radharani, He appears.
तो भगवत प्राप्ति उपाय की यहीं से
So,
शुरू होती
so the solution to attain God starts from here. The process starts from here, by following the 9 limbs of bhakti.
है और नवविधा भक्ति की अनुसरण की पहली भक्ति कहा जाता
And
है
before that is
संग में भगवत कथा
coming in association of sadhu and listening Harikatha. Like Tulsidas in Ramcharitamanas, he is also writing.
ये समस्त वर्णन सुंदर रूप में बताया गया
Very beautiful explanation is
ये
there.
बगैर ज्ञान के प्रयास छोड़ करके
So give up all kinds of knowledge. Like stop seeking knowledge. And here,
तीन प्रकार की ज्ञान के बारे में भी बताया
the 3 type of knowledge: one Tat Padartha Gyan,
और एक पदार्थ
Tvam Padartha Gyan,
और एक
and one
जीव ब्रह्म
Jiva Brahma Ek Gyan. 3 types of knowledge. This Jiva Brahma Ek Gyan, this is the impersonalist ideology.
आदि व ब्रह्मवाद
This is impersonalist philosophy. And we must give this up.
करता है ये ज्ञान को छोड़ देना चाहिए
This knowledge must be given up.
और तत्पदार्थ
Tat Padartha and Tvam Padartha Gyan. About this,
पहले
Jivas, first they should inquire about this.
ज्ञान
Bhagavad Tattva Gyan, what is God, who is God,
स्वयं भगवान को
that who is God.
उनके लोग जानते नहीं
Because people don't know. They are just worshipping anyone or anything, just thinking that this is God.
इसलिए कहते हैं भगवान कौन है? भगवान
Who is God? What are the qualities of God? What is the nature of God?
ब्रह्म नहीं बन सकते
Jivas can never become God. So all these elements, knowledge, tattva knowledge, everyone should have.
भगवान से कहते हैं इसके
God is
सर्वगुण
one who have these 6 qualities: opulence,
ज्ञान और वैराग्य
powerful, renunciant, famous. So these are the qualities of God. Very wealthy.
तो अर्थ हो जाता
There are many meanings of the word Bhagwan,
है मूल कहा जाता है
but the main one is
ये जिसके
that one who have these 6 opulence, 6 qualities: Aishwarya, Virya, Yashasvi, Gyan, Vairagya. that is God.
विशेष करके
Especially
के बारे में हमारे भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर बता
Bhaktivinoda Thakur is expressing about this.
ऐश्वर्य संतोष वीर जस श्री ज्ञान वैराग्य भगवान में इतने सुंदर रूप होता है.
God has a very beautiful form.
जीव में इतने सुंदर रूप नहीं.
Jivas can never be so beautiful. But the Jivas are conditioned souls.
इसलिए तत्पदार्थ
That's why Tattva Gyan is there.
भगवान को
That who is God,
के लक्षण क्या
what are the qualities of God.
और तम पदार्थ
And Tvampadartha Gyan,
कहते हैं
the knowledge of self-realization, should also be there. What is Jiva, who am I?
सब एक कुछ लोग जो है
Some people,
कि एक मान ले.
they think everything is same, everything is one. But in Gita, God is saying, Mamaivanshin Jiva Loke.
तो सनातनो भगवान गीता में कहते हैं
Gita, God is saying,
जीव मेरा
Jivas
अंश है
are my part and
और
parcels.
सनातन है.
And they are eternal, non-destructible.
कैसे बन जाएंगे?
How can they become Brahma? How can they become God? They are the part and parcels of God.
तो ये समस्त जो विचार
So all these things are explained in scriptures. So that's why
ये समस्त ज्ञान हमें
this knowledge we must know.
ज्ञान की जरूरत है.
We need knowledge from scriptures
अनुशीलन करने के
to follow bhakti.
साधु संघ में बैठ करके
By sitting in sadhu sangha, we must also listen and learn what's in scriptures. Otherwise, people will start worshipping anything and anyone. Some people worshipping demigoddess Kali, this. They are following many fasts, this fast, that fast. But whose fast you should keep, what you should do. If you don't know this, in reality, you can never start the process of pure bhakti.
इसलिए
For this regard, Tat Padartha Gyan, Tvam Padartha Gyan, this knowledge we must have. Who is God, who am I?
मायावादी किसी
A Jiva Brahma Gyan, who is impersonalist, this also we should know. That who are impersonalists and we should reject this ideology.
क्योंकि जब तक
So Tattva Gyan is needed.
बारे में हम नहीं जाए
If we don't know about
वो आग
fire and that fire,
के लेकर के हम अपव्यवहार कर पाएंगे कर देंगे.
we will misuse it.
इसलिए
So to use fire properly, we must know. So if you know that this is fire and you know about the qualities and nature of fire, then you can utilize, then you can take advantage of it.
अग्नि के कार्य क्या जाने अनजाने में
Knowingly, unknowingly, if you put your hand in fire, it will be burned.
ज्ञान हो जाता है.
But when you know that this is fire,
तब जानबूझ करके आप
intentionally, you will never put your hand in the fire.
तो अग्नि के बारे में जानना चाहिए कि नहीं.
So you must know what is fire, right? What is the nature of fire?
ठीक उसी प्रकार
In the same way,
साधक
a sadhak,
स्टेज में
in the first stages, starting stage, this knowledge is needed.
होनी चाहिए.
And to know who is God, who am I, who is Guru,
जीव किसको कहते
who is Jiva, Jeev Tattva, Maya Tattva, Bhakta Tattva, Prem Tattva.
हैं. सबको जानना
All these tattvas are very necessary to know. Tattva Gyan is very important.
है. जिसके तत्व ज्ञान नहीं है,
And one who does not have Tattva Gyan,
उसमें सबको एक मान लेते हैं.
they think that everything is one, everything is same, and whatever they want they are doing. By their own mind they are doing bhajan. That's why this sloka is coming.
ये श्रुति स्मृति नारदादि पंचरात्रि विधुंग बिना एकांतिक हरि भक्ति उत्पाद की केवल शास्त्र ज्ञान नहीं होती. श्रुति स्मृति नारद पंचरात्रि आदि विधि का नहीं पालन करके अपने मनमानी ढंग से
One who is doing whatever they want without studying scriptures, but then they are trying to follow bhakti, they are just causing disturbance. That's why we must take teachings from scripture, we must know what's in scriptures, and we must follow the instructions of scriptures. This is coming. That's why he said, we must sit in sadhu sangha. When we sit and then when we listen Hari Katha, then slowly and slowly, knowledge will manifest in the heart. We'll know what's true. We can realize what's the ultimate truth. That's why we must sit in sadhu sangha and listen Hari Katha. Bhakti starts from here. Mahaprabhu is saying here, Shravan Kirtan Smaran, So the subject of the nature of the soul is about to start. So that's why Mahaprabhu is saying, oh, nice, tell me more. Then Rai Ramananda said,
प्रेम नहीं वो भक्त हृदय सुख विद्रुत स्वत जावत खुदंती जठरे जरठा पिपासा तावत सुखाय भवत भवतु ननु भक्षपेय इस श्लोक के ये बताया.
So the श्लोक is coming.
अनेकों प्रकार की वस्तु देकर के भगवान की जो सेवा आदि कर रहे हैं.
Those are serving God by giving many things. But if there is no love, no prem, then God does not accept that thing. So prem is very important. And that's why bhakti should be done with purity. This is Vedic mark. First, worshipping is done through Vedic mark. And while following this Vedic mark, slowly and slowly, by the associating of high class exalted devotees, then the greed to attain Vraj Bhakti manifests. Then that's why the shloka is coming. From slowly and slowly the sadhak then enters to Raga marg. By following Vedic marg, by sitting in sadhusang slowly and slowly, the devotee enters the path of Raga marg, Braj Raganuga Bhakti. That's why this Braj Raganuga Bhakti is called Lobhamai Bhakti, one that is attainable through greed. This thing is not attainable through the Sukritis that is accumulated from millions and millions of birth times. You can never attain this Braj Prem by that. But to attain Braj Prem, what is the price to pay to attain it? Just to have greed. Then you can have it easily. By many Sukritis, no possible to attain the mood of Braj. Raghunath Bhakti is called Lobhamai Bhakti, one that is attainable through greed. When greed manifests, like a person is very greedy and always thinking about something that they wanted, like Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad is giving example. For example, someone wants to drink milk. When the greed manifests to drink milk, then he went to the cow shed where cows were there, a dairy farm, and then he asked to give me some milk. Then the person was very generous. He gave 1 day, 2 day, 3rd day, and then he said, every day why you're coming? Do one thing, take one of my cows from here. Take this cow and drink daily. Take care of this cow and drink, no problem. Cow will give milk and you drink, no problem. So this example is coming. If someone has greed to, if the greed manifests in someone's heart, then they will definitely follow all the rules and regulations of the scriptures. This is explained. Adu Guru Padasya Diksha Shiksha Vishrambhena Guru Seva. The 64 limbs of bhakti, slowly and slowly the devotee will start following them all if the greed manifests. And in the heart it will always there that I want to attain Braj Bhakti, how to do this. So in person's heart has the greed to attain Braj Prem has manifested like in Rasgulla. Rasgulla is in like a sweet sugar syrup. So all particles of Rasgulla have sweetness in it. So with such a person who is full of sweetness, we have to associate with them and have to listen. Those who are full of rasa, those full of nectar, and when you associate with them, then you can realize about this nectar. Krishna Ras Bhakti. Tutopi Labhyate. This sloka is coming. If in someone's heart this greed has manifested, if someone has Brajras, just associate with them. What is the greed? Greed is to listen. Hari Katha will manifest. This is the meaning of greed. Lalasa Mai bhakti, like always curious and enthusiastic to listen. If there is no greed in the heart, till then in reality we can never attain the Vraj Prema Bhakti. For this regard, Ragvartam Chandrika Vishnu Chakravarti Pal very beautifully he explained in reality what is the meaning of greed, how to know when greed is manifested, what are the symptoms. Everything has symptoms. Like someone has fever. The fever has its symptoms, right? The water will come, their eyes will be watery, their body temperature will be high, they will be tired, the body pain. Like, for example, someone has fever, then there are symptoms of that fever, right? These symptoms you can see in the same way. Someone has the greed manifested in their heart to attain Vraj Prema, these symptoms will appear. First one is that the spiritual injunctions, the rules and regulations given for Vedi Bhakti, that person will follow all of them. Take shelter of Guru, Diksha, Shiksha, Visharambhena, Guru Seva, serving Guru with intimacy, love and affection, all this explanation, all the rules and regulations of scriptures that person will follow. Second thing, residing in Braj. And third, having one-pointed devotion towards the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. One is Vrajaloka Anusar.
उनको ये साधक रूप में सिद्ध रूपेण चौत्र साधक रूप और
Sadhak Rup and Siddha Sarup. They will be in form of sadhak, they will be absorbed in their transcendental description constitutional form. In form of sadhak, they will follow all the rules of Vedi Marg, chanting fixed number of holy names like this.
Radha Krishna Guna Simite Musrimanandena Sanmohito
Sad Goswami Ashtaka.
Sanatana Rubijugo Sijiva Gopaloko Sankapurvak Namadi Karenju.
They will chant fixed number of rounds. All this Diksha, Siksha, Vishlavena, Guru Seva, all this they will do. And in transcendental spiritual form, their transcendental mood form, they will be absorbed in thinking the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. And the second thing is that the devotee will reside in Braj. They will reside in Braj. If not possible by body, then always by mind and heart they are absorbed in Braj. Meaning, always doing kirtan of the mood of Brajvasis, remembering the past times. And third one, day and night serving Radha and Krishna, day and night absorbed in their transcendental mood. All these moods are expressed when the greed manifests in form of sadhak and in form of siddha, both they are serving. That's why he said the only price need to pay is the greed. Just buy it, just have the greed, meaning just listen Harikatha with greed. Mahaprabhu is saying, okay, tell me more. Mahaprabhu said. In that time, he explained about Sakya Vatsalya and Vatsalya Ras Katha. Right, Ramananda said, Bhakti starts from where? From Dasaras, about mood of servant. There are 5 primary kinds of rasa, 5 types of primary rasa, and 7 secondary rasas. 5 primary: Shantadasa, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya, Shringar Rasa, and the 7 secondary rasas: Hasya, Advut, Karun, Veer, Vivatsa,
तो जो है
All these
ये 7 गौण रस बताए गए
7 secondary rasas.
यहाँ पर
Here, but in reality,
शांत रस में कोई सेवा नहीं
in Shantaras there is no service. There is just one quality, that is
निष्ठा
Nishtha, firm faith.
इष्ट देव के प्रति
Towards the worshipable, they have unflinching faith
ममता गंध
and they have so much mamta.
सेवा
No service.
हो जाता है जब समुद्र
The seva vritti comes when the knowledge of realization is there.
सेवा
And
इसलिए
for this regard,
समुद्र के और ममता होनी चाहिए।
the intimacy and love should be there.
यही ममता जितने भी गाढ़ होते जाएगा
The more and more the intimacy, then prema is condensed. The more and more prema will increase. So the definition of prema is coming like this.
अनन्य ममता
Ananyam, the one-pointed,
मने कृष्ण में ही
one-pointedly
ममता होनी चाहिए।
having love towards Krishna. One-pointedly having love towards Krishna.
इसी के कहा जाता है
This is called prema.
इस जगत में
In this material world,
हम लोग इसे प्रेम करते हैं
the prema that we see in material world, it is called material love.
दाई होता है
It is painful.
तो सुख होने पर भी
It gives temporary happiness, but at the end it always gives pain.
और भगवान में हम जब प्रेम
But
किया
if we love God,
वो आनंददायक होता है
it gives bliss.
सुखदायक होता है
It gives happiness.
भगवान आनंद
Because God is full of happiness.
समय भगवान की
He is made with the element of bliss.
संबंध करे
If someone establishes a relationship with this blissful God,
उनकी सेवा भी करे
and when they serve them, then
आनंद आएगा
so much bliss will come.
जिसको कहते हैं सेवा आनंद
This is called Sevananda, the ecstasy while serving. The more will be explained further. Paramanand, Krishnananda, Sevananda.
ये समस्त आनंद की बात
All this Ananda and bliss will be explained further. Is explained further. So
अभी जो हम जो कह रहे हैं
what we are explaining right now,
प्रेम
Dasya Prem.
ये 10 पिछले कह रहे हैं प्रभु
That's why it is said.
राय कहे 10 प्रेम सर्वशांत ये 10 प्रेम ही सर्व समस्त प्रेम के साथ
This Dasya Prem, it's like the essence of all because it starts from here. This is the base root point. The Prema Bhakti starts from here with the mood to serve.
आदि श्रद्धा तपो
So Sadhu Sangha, the stages are explained. Bhajan Kriya Nartripti Nishta Ruchi, Asakti,
भाव और प्रेम
Bhav.
इसमें क्रम बताया गया
So these stages, sequence is explained.
इसलिए ये करवे कह रहे हैं कि
That's why it is explained here. Sambandha Gyan, the knowledge of relationship is very important.
सेवा हम कर नहीं पाते
Without knowledge of relationship, we can never serve. Gurudev Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj used to give example.
एक कुंवारी
Like a unmarried girl,
कोई पुरुष के जो है
she
ठीक ठीक रूप से
cannot serve a man properly without marrying them because she don't have a relationship.
देखो उस पुरुष के
But
साथ जो विवाह आदि
when the girl marries the man,
है संबंध आ रहे
then relationship is coming.
और उस संबंध के साथ वो
And with that relationship, the service can be proper.
पत्नी की सेवा होती है
The husband can serve wife properly and wife can serve husband properly.
और विवाह
And
आदि नहीं करके
if without marriage
कोई पुरुष की सेवा आदि करे
and someone is trying to serve the opposite gender, then it is it's very bad. It's criticized in scriptures. Because but after marriage, it's okay.
स्वच्छंद रूप में अपने पति ज्ञान करके सेवा करके
Knowing that he's my husband and she's my wife, then the relationship is established. So the relationship of husband and wife is coming in the same way.
भगवान के साथ हमें पहले संबंध ज्ञान करना
We must realize the knowledge of relationship towards God. Only after realizing that can we serve.
ये भगवान के साथ हमारा क्या संबंध है
What is the relationship with the God?
संबंध है
Are we his friend? Or are we his servant? Or
संबंध है
are we in the mood of Vatsalya or in the mood of sweetness of gopis? What is it?
पति पत्नी संबंध सबके संबंध हो अथवा परित्यक्त संबंध हो
Where Sakya, is there paramour mood? So whatever, what is it?
আর সব মরে অকার संबंध ज्ञान
Knowledge of relationship is very important.
तो संबंध के साथ ही सेवा होती
By that knowledge of relationship, we can serve properly.
है। इसलिए गुरुदेव जो मंत्र आदि
That's why Gurudev, the mantra given by Srila Gurudev,
संबंध ज्ञान जोड़ देते हैं।
through this mantra Gurudev establishes knowledge of relationship. Like at the time of marriage,
ब्राह्मण पुरोहित
Brahman,
लड़का लड़की के विवाह आदि करके
he chants the mantra and he gets the man and girl married. And then after chanting mantra, he says, from now you are
पत्नी संबंध ज्ञान
his wife and now you are her husband. So the relationship is established.
दिखाया गया शास्त्र में आदि नहीं।
So the scriptures also explained about marriage,
कोई यदि
that if without marriage, if someone
पुरुष की सेवा आदि
tries to serve the opposite gender, like man try to serve girl and girl try to serve man, then the society won't accept it, firstly.
समाज घृण्य मानते हैं।
It's not good. And the end, those kind of people also go to hell.
कोई विवाह आदि नहीं करते।
Without marriage,
कोई दूसरे पुरुष की
if someone serves another man
गलत संबंध रखे
or have like this illicit relationship, they will definitely go to hell.
एक तो इस जगत में उसके कोई कल्याण भी नहीं होता।
They will never be delivered in this material world, and after death,
नरक जाना
they
पड़ता
will need to go to
है।
hell.
सुख इस जगत में सुख भी नहीं
So they will not be happy here, and they won't be happy anywhere in any dimension, anywhere.
होता, कोई सुख नहीं।
Not happiness now and not happiness later either. And they don't get good benefit. They go to hell, right?
इसलिए इसमें तो विचार आदि दिखा रहे
That's why this all explanation is coming.
हैं। संबंध के साथ हम जिस जो प्रकार सेवा आदि करें,
We must serve with the knowledge of relationship.
हम किसी की सेवा करें उसका हम समझ
We serve someone, we must know what relationship do we have with them.
इसलिए गुरु पाद
For this regard, Guru Pad Padma,
मंत्र आदि के द्वारा
through the medium of mantras, they establish a transcendental relationship of ours with God. This is called Diksha.
ज्ञानम
Divya Jnanam Jato.
उच्चात पाप संस्खायम दीक्षा के जो मंत्र जो कहते हैं
Diksha mantra, transcendental knowledge,
नॉलेज हमें देते हैं।
he gives.
मंत्र आदि जप करते
Through mantras, when we chant mantras slowly and slowly,
भगवान के साथ हमारे संबंध ज्ञान
we realize what relationship do we have with God. This is called Diksha.
ये मेरे गुरुदेव का है।
My Gurudev used to say, one who does not have who has no common sense, how possible they will get transcendental knowledge? One who does not even have common sense, how will they know transcendental knowledge? Slowly and slowly, this will happen. Diksha is not a one-day thing. One is like formal Diksha, just formalities like coming, going. It is done in 10 minutes. When Guru's disciple comes to Guru, give fruits, dakshina, take mantra paper, take mantra, and Guru give them mantras. This happens in 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute process. This is formality. But in reality, the transcendental initiation, transcendental diksha, it happens slowly and slowly, starting from the stage of Shraddha and then to Asakti Bhav. When a devotee enters the stage of Bhav, then the transcendental initiation is completed. From Shraddha, you start. We start. This is the starting point. The knowledge of relationship is manifesting slowly, slowly, slowly. That's why Shraddha is very important. The faith should be unflinching, one-pointed. Towards Guru and God, we must have unflinching, one-pointed faith. Unflinching faith. If we don't have unflinching faith in reality, they can never enter transcendental realm. That's why this process of initiation is explained in scriptures. Conditioned souls, this process is explained so that conditioned souls can know. The stages, sequence is explained. When the sadhak, devotee, enters the stage of bhav, then the initiation is completed. Diksha is completed. Don't think that, oh, I took mantra from Guru and now my Diksha initiation is completed. No, it's not like this. After receiving mantra from Guru, then slowly and slowly you have to follow. That's why it says Adu Guru Pad Ashray Diksha Shiksha Vishram Bhina Guru Seva. 64 limbs of bhakti are later written in scriptures. Rupa Goswami Pad have explained very beautifully.
संबंध ज्ञान क्या
Sambandha Gyan. How will knowledge of relationship come?
पूर्णता तब होता है
The complete knowledge of relationship happens only in the stage of bhav.
जब तक साधक भाव में नहीं
If a sadhak is not attaining the stage of bhav, till then their initiation is not complete. As like a baby,
स्कूल में
when he's admission, he get admission in the school, the name is written.
सभी स्टूडेंट कहा जाता है
He's called a student, right? When a person is admitted in the school,
किंतु उनकी
when a child. But
विद्या की पूर्णता तब होगा
their knowledge will be complete
एमए पीएचडी
when they graduate from a doctorate degree or PhD, master's degree,
से जब वो
and when they receive the degree certificate from the institution, then they are
एक
said like it's, their education is done. A fifth class student is also saying, I am a student.
और एक
And someone studying in university also, he is saying, I am a student.
किंतु दोनों एक बराबर नहीं
But both are not equal.
ठीक उसी प्रकार
In the same way,
भक्ति जगत में
in the realm of bhakti,
इच्छा देने के पश्चात
after taking diksha slowly and slowly, you have to serve Guru with intimacy,
और धीरे धीरे उनकी
purity, and then slowly and slowly in the heart of the devotee,
लता
the bhakti lata,
अंकुरित होकर
the seed of bhakti will grow and it will transform into a plant, then tree. Slowly, slowly it will happen. Mahaprabhu is saying,
भगवान जी गुरु कृष्ण प्रसादि पाई भक्ति लता बीज माली गैया से ही बीज करे आरोपण
someone is very, very fortunate who gets the seed of bhakti by the mercy of Guru and God.
मंत्र दे दिया
Gurudev has given mantra.
बीज तो दिया
He has given the seed.
तो दे दिया
He has given you the desire to serve Krishna. The seed is there. Guru has given this.
सेवा कर लीजिए
What is the seed of bhakti? The desire to serve Krishna is called the seed of bhakti.
बीज तो प्राप्ति हुई
The seed is there. Gurudev has sown the seed.
किंतु सीट के यदि
But
पॉकेट में रख दे
if you put the seed in pocket
और कहीं रख
and not plant it properly and don't nourish it daily, don't put mud, water, the seed will not grow, right? What does this mean?
उसे दीक्षा मंत्र
After taking initiation from Guru, after taking diksha from Guru, you have to follow.
जैसे
You have to take care of the seed. For example, watering the seed, then the seed grows. Slowly, slowly the seed grows. Then Shravan Kirtan. By Shravan and Kirtan, you can nourish the seed.
गुरु मुखार हरि कथा श्रवण
Listen Harikatha from mouth of Guru.
के विचार जानने के लिए गुरुदेव के मुखारविंद से हरि कथा श्रवण करना पड़ेगा
To realize the heart of Guru, you must listen from Harikatha from Guru. You have to listen Harikatha from pure Vaishnavas. Pure things you have to listen from pure devotees.
जब तक हम शुद्ध वैष्णव की
If we
से
don't listen
शुद्ध विचार यदि श्रवण नहीं
pure things from pure devotees, then how will we be purified?
इसलिए कहते हैं रसिक वैष्णव
That's why it's very important to associate with Rasik Vaishnavas. We must listen Harikatha from Rasik Vaishnava. We must know about Tattva Siddhanta also. That's why I'm saying this, because Rai Ramanand is saying,
ये हमारी भक्ति कहाँ से शुरू हुई
and bhakti starts from this like Dasya Bhakti, the desire to serve.
जीव सर्वगत जो भगवान के सेवक जो है
And the nature of the soul is to serve God. This mood starts from here.
क्योंकि अभी ये तो पूर्णता पूरी नहीं हो रही
But it's not even complete here. That's why
कोई वो
he said,
कोई दस्तप्रेम सर्वसाध्यसार इसलिए प्रमाण भी दिया जन्ना
he gave evidence also.
पुमानो भवते निर्मलः तस्य तीर्थपदं किं वा दास नाम अवशिष्यते ये देखो
See,
दास हो जाना
to become servant of God is not an ordinary thing. It's not easy the process also. Brahma Shiv, big demigoddesses,
प्रभु की सेवा करने के लिए दास अभिमान करने
they are
हम तो दास
making efforts to become servants. We hear the word das
करते हैं
and we think that, oh, it's bad. We're like, oh, why to become servant? Why serve someone? It's like we consider it less respectable. But see,
दास हो जाना नहीं
become a das, to become a servant is not an ordinary thing.
सेवा
Sivak, to become a servant is very hard.
में दिखाते जा रहे
In Rasavichar also is explained.
विरह दशा में
In this mood of separation,
महाराज अपने को भी
Nanda Maharaj
दास मानते
himself he is thinking, I'm servant.
हैं दासी मानते
Radharani thinks that I'm servant.
हैं कथा आगे आगे
All this katha later will explain.
ने क्या कथा ब्रजे नंद महाराज कि दास शब्द के अर्थ सेवा
The word das means servant.
कोई विरह रूप कोई माधुर्य रूप में सेवा
Someone is serving in the mood of Madhurya.
कोई
Someone is serving in the other moods.
यही जो है यह पर से शुरू हो जाए हनुमान की दास
Here,
की
the glories of the mood of Hanuman starts.
हनुमान जी की निष्ठा दिखा
Hanuman ji has nishtha towards Sri Ram.
कमलोचन मम सर्वस्व जीवन देखो हनुमान जी की सेवा निष्ठा
See the Sevanishta of Hanuman.
श्रीनाथे जानकी
Srinathe Janaki Nathe, Abhed Paramatmani.
तथापि राम कमलोचन मम सर्वस्व जीवन श्रीनाथ और जानकी नाथ
Srinath and Janaki Nath are non-different.
भगवान एक ही तत्व
Like, Lord is one, but Lord's form of Ram is my life, heart and soul. He is my worshipable.
श्रीनाथे
Srinath Janaki Nath.
तथापि राम कमलोचन मम सर्वस्व जीवन
Ramchandra is my heart and soul.
ये पर आगे जाकर के कथा बन
Moving further, the Katha is also explained.
प्रभु कहे ये होय आगे किछु और राय कहे सख प्रेम सर्व शब्द सार राय रमंद
Now Rai Ramananda
सख प्रेम के
explained about Sakhya Prem, mood of friendship.
इत्थं सदं ब्रह्म सुखानुभूत्वा तत्संगतानां परदैवतेन मायाश्रितानां नरदारकेन सार्धं बीजहु कृतपूर्णपुञ्जा
See,
इसके बारे में भी
it's very beautifully explained about the mood of friendship, Sakhya Ras, in this shloka.
विशेष करके
So especially
शुद्ध सख
Shuddha Sakhya, the pure mood of friendship, is only present in Braj.
जिसमें ऐश्वर्य रहित कहा जाता है
It's completely free from the mood of opulence. They don't have this mood that Krishna is God. They have like worldly, normal relationship with God. Like he's my friend. This is called pure mood of friendship. Itam stang brahma sukhanuvattam.
संगतानां परदैवतेन मायाश्रितानां नरदारकेन सार्धं विजृहु कृतपुण्यपुञ्जा है सुवर्षधाम के सौभाग्य देखो कितने सुंदर
See the fortune of Subal Sridham. They climb on the shoulders of Krishna.
अपने उच्छिष्ट आदि गोविंद
And
कराते हैं
those who feel Krishna, they're remnants. And
सख सख भावे करे स्कंदे आरोहण
they climb on the shoulders of Krishna. And they fight with him like you are bigger or I'm bigger. They're fighting with Krishna.
प्रेम करो
They're arguing with love.
कितना सुंदर
What's going on? Very beautiful moods are expressed.
जैसे शुद्ध सख दिखाया
Because Shuddha Sakhya, the pure mood of friendship, is this. In Arjun also, the mood of friendship is there, but it is mixed with the mood of opulence.
भगवान ने अर्जुन के निकट में
God,
दर्शन
when he manifested his form, like the gigantic form, Arjun, he bent down and he started to glorify him.
ये आपको मैं
Like, oh,
मित्र कह करके मैंने
I thought,
आपके सबूत करा
I called you my friend, but you are the supreme. So you were saying like this.
मैं सखा करके आपको साथ में अस्परिहास की बात
I joked you as like you were my friend. And he apologized. But in Braj,
ब्रज में शुद्ध सख इसलिए करे
the pure mood of friendship is there because sometimes they're climbing on shoulder of Krishna.
संत
See,
सुवर सिद्धां
Subal Sridham,
कृष्ण के कान पर चढ़ जाते
they climb on the shoulder of Krishna.
कितना सुंदर ये सब
See, very beautiful mood is there. The time is less, so I cannot go in detail. Later I will explain.
महाप्रभु इस कथा को सुन करके कहने
After hearing this, Mahaprabhu said, very nice. Tell me more.
राय कहिए वात्सल्य
Rai Ramananda says, now he explained about Vatsalya Ras.
फिर वात्सल्य प्रेम क्या आ गया नंद कहीं क्रोध ब्रह्मा श्रेय एवं महोदय जसोदाज महाभागा वपुजस्सनंदरी इस श्लोक के उदाहरण दे रहे
The explanation in this shloka is coming. Explaining about Vatsalya Bhav, the mood of parental affection, how Mother Yashoda breastfeed Gopal.
मथुरा में
In Mathura,
देवकी भी कृष्ण के प्रति भी वात्सल्य भाव
Devaki also have this mood of parental affection, but it is mixed with the mood of opulence.
इसलिए
That's why
कृष्ण कंस के वध के उपरांत
after killing Kans,
देवकी
कृष्ण
और वसुदेव
he went
के उद्धार के लिए
to
कारागार में गए
free Devaki and Vasudev from prison.
बंधन मुक्त करा दिया
So he broke the chains and he freed them from prison. And then Krishna tried to touch the feet of Devaki and Vasudev, but see, Devaki and Vasudev did not let Krishna touch their feet because they know
ये यद्यपि मेरा
that,
मित्र है
oh, he is my son, but he is God.
ये विश्वास
This mood is there.
और नंद जसोदा
I mean, Nanda Yashoda every day, what do they do?
फिर देखो अपने चरण धूली
See,
गोविंद के देश
Krishna, they are like openly giving their dust of their lotus feet to Krishna. When Krishna is putting the dust of lotus feet on his head, Krishna, Balram, every day, every morning,
प्रातःकाल में बुद्ध की
early in the morning they wake up and first thing they do is to touch the feet of Nanda and Yashoda.
सिर पर लेते
And they touch the dust of lotus feet of the Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. And Nanda Maharaj
को जो है कृष्ण के सिर पर रख
sometimes he even puts his lotus feet on the feet of Krishna to bless him. And Krishna also bring his slippers.
थोड़ी सी उठाया
Krishna is very small, so he could not lift the weight of the slippers, so he put on his hair and then he walks and then he falls down because the slippers are too heavy. See how beautiful is the mood of Braj. That's why the pure mood of parental affection is in Braj.
तो ये
So,
सब भाव की जगह है।
explain about this, they explain about Vatsalya Prem. Then Mahaprabhu said, okay, tell me more.
माधुर्य प्रेम के बारे में
Then he
बता
explained
रहे
about Madhurya Prem.
हैं। प्रभु कहे यो उत्तम आगे कहो और राय कहे कांता भाव प्रेम साध्य सार फिर राय रमानंद
Rai Ramananda said,
कांत भाव
then on the Kanta Bhav, the mood of gopis, he said, this is
साध्य सार बता समस्त प्रेम
the
की सार
essence of all prema, essence of everything is this.
कांत शब्द का अर्थ क्या
Kanta.
होता है?
Kanta, what does this word mean?
क अंत
Ka Anta
जिस प्रेम के
means
अंत
like endless, like it's impossible to find the end of this prem.
है,
So it is endless.
किंतु
Like something is end, something is an end, but Kanta, like never ending prem.
ओहो, हे, ब्रजगोपियों के प्रेम की अंत
The prem of Braja Gopis is
कोई कर-
endless,
ये
it's
कांत
infinite. That's why it's called Kanta Prem. Kanta means endless.
सर्जसितां ललिनगन्धारुचकुतोऽन्ना रासोत्सवस्य भुजदण्ड गृहीतकण्ठ लब्धास्य च उद्गाज भज सुन्दरीणां नारायणानंद
Rai Ramananda
एविडेंस दे
is giving evidence of this thing also.
ये वास्तव
In reality,
ब्रजगोपियों की जो प्रेम की मधुर
the sweetness of the mood of Braj Gopis,
अंत
he's explaining about this.
प्रिय प्रियताम के जो
The mood of lover and beloved,
आत्मिका संबंध आत्मिका
Sambandha Atmika,
द्वारका में
in Dwarka, with wives of Krishna, it's Sambandha Atmika. With relationship they are serving Krishna. In Braj, Sakha, Vatsalya, or they are also coming in category of Sambandha Atmika. The relationship is primary.
संबंध के साथ
By relationship they are serving.
इसे संबंध प्रधान होता है
So Sambandh is primary
और
and
सेवा
serving is secondary.
और कांत प्रेम में
And in Kanta Prem, in the mood of gopis, in Kamatmika Bhakti, the first is
सेवा
serving. So the mood to serve is primary and the relationship is secondary.
और एक होता है
That's why one is Sambandhatmika and one is Kamatmika.
कामात्मिका भी फिर दो दो
And in Kamatmika there are also two things. It's subdivided into two categories. One is
ये
Sambhog Ichamai and one is Tat Tat Bhav Ichamai.
और एक तत्त भविष्य में ललिता विशाखा आदि
Lalita Vishakha,
संभोग इच्छा में
they come in category of Sambhog Ichamai because Lalita Vishakha, Ashtasakis, sometimes independently they meet with Krishna.
तत्त इच्छा में जो कहा जाता है
In Tat Tat Bhav Ichamai,
तो राधा निष्ठा वैसे के
they have one pointed Nishtha towards Srimati Radhika.
की सेवा कहा जाता
This is the mood of
है
Manjari.
सखी तो
Saki, Nitya Saki, Prana Saki, Preshta Saki, Pran Presh Saki. So all these
सखी
Sakis.
प्राण सखी कहा
Nitya
जाता है।
Saki and Prana Sakis are called
सखी मंजरी भाव
Manjaris.
संपन्न सखी कहा जाता है ये समस्त सूक्ष्माते सूक्ष्म विचार
These are very, very deep analysis.
चलो आगे जाकर के ये
And later it is explained.
ये कृष्ण प्राप्तिर उपाय बहुविध है कृष्ण प्राप्तिर तात्तुम्य बहुत आचार किंतु तार जार जैर সেই सर्वोत्तम तरस्त হইয়া বিচারিলি আছে তার তম फिर कह रहे हैं जो जिस रस के है उसी को सर्वोत्तम मानते रहते हैं
So depending on the rasa, though they think that this is best, but when if neutrally, if you analyze,
उसमें
the Madhurya ras is the topmost.
श्रेष्ठ माना जाता है इसलिए करें जार
That's why it is explained.
সেই सर्वोत्तम तरस्त হইয়া বিচারিলি আছে करके जब हम विचार करेंगे,
If we are neutral and then we analyze, then we can see that Madhurya Rasa is the topmost.
पूर्व पूर्व रसेर गुण परे परे হয়, एक दुई गणने पंच पर्यंत বাড়য়, गुणाधिक्ये तदा रसाधिक्य বাড়ে, प्रति रसे शांत दास सक्क वात्सल्य गुण मधुरते, एक एक रस की गुण और एक रस में धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ते रहते हैं. जैसे मैंने कहा शांत के रस,
The qualities in number keep on increasing as you develop in rasas.
दास रस के होता है
As for example, the Nishtha quality is there in Dasya Ras, and Nishtha plus
सेवावृत्ति,
Seva Vritti is there in
सक्ख रस में
next
हो
one, and in
जाता है
Sakya Ras
निष्ठा,
there is Nishtha,
सेवावृत्ति,
Seva Vritti,
सक्ख भाव,
and Sakya Bhav, the mood of
एक एक करके बढ़ते जाती है.
friendship in Sakya Bhav. And in Vatsalya Ras,
निष्ठा,
Nishtha,
सेवावृत्ति,
Seva Vritti, desire to serve,
और अपने
and
सक्ख भाव आदि
Sakya mood is also there, present there, and then there is mood of parental affection also there in Vatsalya Bhav. And then in Madhurya mood,
शांत के निष्ठा,
the Nishtha, the mood to serve,
विश्रम्भ सेवा,
the intimate service from friendship mood, intimate service in parental mood,
जो वात्सल्य भाव जो है,
the Vatsalya mood,
और माधुर्य में आ जाता है.
all they are present in Madhurya mood.
माधुर्य रस,
And then Madhurya Rasa is also there.
सर्वांग दिया करे कृष्ण सेवन है, जिसके और दूसरे के लिए संभव नहीं.
It's not possible for anyone else to serve Krishna in the way that gopis serve.
सब कुछ देकर
Completely, with giving everything, they serve to Krishna. This is the mood of gopis.
गोपियों में
In gopis, this is the speciality of gopis,
है,
that they give everything and serve
माधुर्य
Krishna.
रस की इतने श्रेष्ठ क्यों बताते हैं?
Why is Madhurya Rasa topmost? This is the reason.
एक एक रस जब चलते चलते,
Because when you develop, like when you see the sequence of the rasas, all the rasas increase. The Nishtha from Shantaras is present in Madhurya Rasa.
यद्यपि संत रस में कहा गया
In Shantaras,
निष्ठा मात्र है, और
there is just Nishtha,
ममता भी नहीं है.
and there is no intimacy and there is no desire to serve either. But yet, in the Madhurya Rasa, all the qualities are combining. This unflinching Nishtha combines with the mood to serve. For example, when Srimati Radharani becomes angry, with Shantarasa she is serving Govinda in different moods. When Srimati Radharani is angry,
अपने कुंज से निकल देते.
she throws Krishna out from her Govinda. Go away from her. Go away from here.
जो मान दशा में आदि जो वर्णन
In this mood of anger,
वास्तव रूप में ये सेवा आदि होती है.
this is also service to Krishna.
राधा जी जन
Because Radharani knows
आदि के द्वारा
that by anger, Govinda will be served.
और दूसरे में नहीं दिखाई.
In any other mood, in any other thing, you cannot see this.
साधारण वस्तु नहीं.
So anger is also not ordinary thing.
मान की तो और अनेक परिभाषा भी दिया गया.
There are so many definitions of man. The topmost man is also explained in the scriptures of Rupa Goswami.
उदात्त मान,
One is Udatta man, one is Lalit man.
इस वस्तु मानव की बहुत सुंदर रूप में वर्णन.
Different type of man, angers of mood of Srimati Radharani is explained with many examples.
ये राधा जी मान करने पर कृष्ण के किस प्रकार
But when Srimati Radharani becomes angry, Krishna becomes happy. From outside it looks like Krishna is upset, he's crying, but inside he's very happy.
ये प्रभुनाथ प्रबोधन
Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad is writing this slogan. When Radharani is angry and Krishna on the doorstep of that kunja, he rubs his nose on the ground, he cries, he weeps and glorifies Srimati Radharani. From outside you are seeing that Krishna is in pain, he's upset, he's crying, but inside Krishna is very happy. So all this is being explained. By Shantaras also, she is serving Govinda. Then Dasya, Seva Vritti, Gopis, very beautifully they serve Krishna. In form of Sakya, like in Sakya mood, in mood of friendship, Gopis also make jokes with Krishna. In Vatsalya, mood of parental affection, the Gopis, they have so much love and affection, intimacy towards Govinda, and they serve Govinda also.
रस है,
And in the mood of gopis, Kantaras, they embracing, kissing.
उसमें दिखा है।
These moods are there.
जत्ते सुजात चरणाम्बुजरुवं स्तनेषु गीतासने दधिमा करकरेषु। गोपी गीत में इतनी सुंदर
In Gopi Geet, this so much beautiful mood is there towards Govinda. They have so much condensed prem, very very strong prem.
एक एक रस
That's why each rasa,
एक एक रूप में स्वभाव लेकर के सेवा आदि करते हैं।
depending on their like qualities they serve, and slowly, like the qualities keep on increasing. Like in Madhurya Rasa, all the qualities of all other rasas are present.
परिपूर्ण कृष्ण प्राप्ति सही प्रेमा हुई थी, सही प्रेमारवश कृष्ण कहे भागवते। इसलिए स्वयं कृष्ण गोविंद
That's why
द्वारा
through Gopi Prem, Krishna, he is completely controlled by the love of gopis. With others, there is not controlled. In Vaikuntha, he is not controlled by Lakshmi. He is saying, I don't reside in Vaikuntha.
भाई कोई किसी के प्रेम के द्वारा
If
प्रेम रूपी निगड़ माने जंजीर के द्वारा बंध दे,
someone is like someone ties with the chains of love, like if someone is tied,
दो वस्तु रहता है।
like to control an uncontrolled animal, you need to
वो लगाते हैं, क्या बोले, कान में छोटा जो गोल,
like they put a chain and they tie the elephant with the iron chains, and then they control the elephant.
कहा जाता है। इतने मदवत्त हस्ती के वशीभूत करने के लिए
To control a mad elephant, you need control like big chains to control.
इतना तीक्ष्ण होता है, उसे बिल्कुल हाथी के कान के नीचे
And on the elephant ear, they put like a kind of small earring, and the elephant is controlled automatically. Like biggest of mad of elephant, you can control like this.
और दूसरी
And second,
हाथी को वशीभूत करने के लिए
to control elephant,
अत्यंत शक्तिशाली
you need very powerful chains to tie the elephant.
लोहे के मोटे-मोटे
Big fat iron, big strong iron chains.
उसके बंद करके रखा है।
You need to tie the elephant.
ये तो वर्णन होते जा रहे हैं।
This is explained.
तात्पर्य क्या है?
What does this mean?
स्वतंत्र स्वतंत्र स्वयं भगवान है।
Krishna is independent. He is the supreme personality of Godhead.
कृष्ण साधारण
Vrindan Krishna is not an ordinary lusty person, but he is God.
कृष्ण तो भगवान है, स्वयं भगवान।
He is supreme personality of Godhead.
ऐसे भगवान के वशीभूत करने के लिए
To control God,
प्रेम रूपी अंकुश
these chains of love,
अंकुश जरूरत है।
this anger mood of Srimati Radharani is like a chain that controls Krishna.
कहता है ये अंकुश है।
This is Ankush.
और प्रेम के द्वारा
Like by this they control Krishna.
बंध देते हैं।
By Prem they have completely tied Krishna.
देखो एक उदाहरण दिया जाता है, एक भौरे जो है ब्रह्म
A black bee, for example,
अत्यंत शक्तिशाली
very powerful.
है, लकड़ी का जो है बहुत कठोर लकड़ी की साल काट कहा जाता है, एक प्रकार
There's a very strong kind of wood. It's very strong.
शक्तिशाली,
It's very strong.
और उसको वो
The black bee
छेद कर देते, इस पार उस पार चल जाते
makes a hole through it and it passes through it. The black bee makes a hole through that wood and it passes through it.
लोहे के भांति
It's like as strong as like an iron.
लकड़ी
That wood is extremely strong and the black bee makes a hole through it.
इस पार उस पार कर देते, और वही ब्रह्म
And that same black bee,
के मकरंद आस्वादन करते करते
while tasting the nectar of lotus,
शाम हो जाता है,
when it's night,
तो देखो पंखुड़ियां सारे बंद हो जाते हैं,
all the petals of the lotus close and the black bee stays inside. It cannot come out.
तात्पर्य क्या है?
What does this mean?
उसी प्रकार स्वयं
In the same way, God also,
पान करते करते अर्थात गोपी
when he takes this nectar of prema,
करते उनके अंग आदि शिथिल हो जाते हैं।
his body becomes completely uncontrolled, unbalanced, and he cannot come out of it.
प्रकार भगवान
He's completely bound with the love of gopis. So to control the God, we need this gopi prem. The gopi prem is needed to control.
दस सख वात्सल
That's a sakya vatsalya. By this, Krishna,
वशीभूत तो होते हैं, किंतु संपूर्ण वशीभूत नहीं।
he's not completely controlled.
क्योंकि संपूर्ण और वशीभूत
To completely control Krishna,
गोपी प्रेम का होता है।
the gopi prem is there.
स्वयं भगवान करे,
God is saying, na param nirviddham.
साधुकृत्य विबोधु सापिव जामा दुर्जर गृह शृंखल संवृश्च प्रतिजातु साधुनाम. स्वयं भगवान करे.
What is saying?
गोपी प्रेम के द्वारा मैं स्वयं
By Gopi Prem, I am completely in debt to all the gopis. In Gita, God is saying,
मम वर्तन वर्तन्ते मनुष्य पार्थ सर्वश. जो जिस पर मुझे प्रेम करते हैं मैं उसी प्रकार प्रेम के द्वारा
depending on the mood of devotee, I manifest my form in front of them. But in the Gopi Prem, I am in debt to them. The Prem of Gopi is so beautiful. It's unique and unparalleled. Gopis have abandoned everything and have surrendered to Krishna. This is the way to attain God actually. Giving up everything, we must surrender to God. And with love and intimacy we should serve. Then something will happen. So, Krishna says that I am in debt to the love of gopis. After hearing this, Mahaprabhu became very happy, but Mahaprabhu said, tell me more, Mahaprabhu said. This is the Rai Ramanand Samvad, when very beautifully. In reality, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he manifested everything in the heart of Rai Ramanand, and then he is listening from mouth of Rai Ramanand. In Chaitanya Charitamrita in first slok, Madhya Leela, chapter 8.
Samritani Gaurabdite Erivo Omuna Bitirne Stojot Gato Ratnalatan Prajati. Chaitanya
Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. He manifested all the rasa in the heart of Rai Ramananda, and then he is listening from Rai Ramananda. Like ocean's water evaporates through sunlight, and then it enters the sky and manifests in form of cloud, and that same cloud, it rains the water back down in the ocean. And the water dropping from the clouds, so there's like something in ocean, it catches, there's water drops, and then it turns into pearls also. So like the water droplet is transformed into the pearls this way. So like this, Mahaprabhu manifested all the rasa in the heart of Rai Ramananda, and then he's tasting that rasa from his mouth. So Tattva Siddhanta. So like this, Chaitanya Gauri is tasting bliss. So Mahaprabhu himself, he heard all this from Rai Ramananda. And then he said, now I realize, what is the ultimate goal? The Gopi Prem. This is the sadhya, the ultimate thing to achieve. Okay, now we know what the goal is. But what's the process to attain it? Without process, without followings, we cannot attain. Like Sadhyavastu, the goal is established. But what is the process to attain it?
Ahar Madhya Radha Prem Sadhya Shiromani Chahar Mahima Sarva Shastre Vakhani. Or ये शब्द तो हमसे आ गया है गोपी प्रेम.
We know what the ultimate goal is, to attain the Gopi Prem. And even beyond that is the mood of Srimati Radhika. That Prem of Srimati Radhika is the crown jewel of all the goals, all the sadhya. It's the topmost thing.
Sarva Gopishu Sevika Vishnu Atanta Vallabha Ane Aradhitu Nunang Bhagavano Ririshara जन्नो विहाय गोविंद प्रतो जत जामनत्रह. इस मस्त श्लोक
All these shlokas
रामानंद ने कोट किया.
quoted by Rai Ramananda,
ये राधा प्रेम की सर्वोत्तम
expressing and giving evidence that the prema of Srimati Radharani is topmost. Among all the gopis, Srimati Radharani is the topmost.
और राधा के प्रेम के बारे में बता रहे.
And he expressed about the mood of Srimati Radharani.
यद्यपि चंद्रावली की भी बताया गया.
It is explained about Chandravali also, but Chandravali's prem is not so much condensed.
ललिता विशाखा
Lalita Vishakha,
राधा के कुछ बराबर हो सकता है.
they can be little bit equal to Radharani, but Chandravali can never be. But even then, Lalita Vishakha with Srimati Radhika, they did not want to compete with Srimati Radhika. They didn't want to become rival. So Yogamaya said rival is very important. Some competition might be there. If there's no competition, then the prema madhurya, the sweetness won't manifest completely. For example, in a football match, we need two teams, right? If one team will play, then and two teams must be very powerful also. If two very powerful teams are playing, then thousands of people come to watch the football game. But here, Lalita Vishakha, Ashtasakhis, they can be equal to Srimati Radhika. They are not, but little bit equal they are. But Lalita Vishakha do not want to compete with Srimati Radhika. Yogamaya said there must be some competition. So Yogamaya manifested Chandravali. She inspired the heart of Chandravali. In reality, all these Sakhis are to please Krishna. Srimati Radharani manifested many forms. She can completely please Krishna in all completely by herself, but without many gopis, the rasa won't manifest. If there is no, Krishna won't be happy if there are not many gopis. It is said a miser person cooks one vegetable and then just eats it. So they just want to fill their stomach with something. They just cook one vegetable, roti, and they eat it. But people who are foodies, those who like to eat, and those who have taste to eat, one must be greedy and one must be have like a hobby to eat, like foodie. What will they do? What do they want? They want many kind of vegetables. The side things are rice and roti. One who is greedy to eat, a foodie person, always likes many vegetables, many dishes, many sweets. Then they feel happy. In the same way, Krishna is the ocean of rasa. He's tasting the rasa. And Srimati Radharani is making him taste this rasa. All Puranas give evidence that the name of Srimati Radharani is topmost. She pleases Krishna in all ways. She can fully satisfy Krishna in all ways. There is not any desire that Krishna will have and Srimati Radharani cannot fulfill. In any desire, Srimati Radharani can fulfill. She can do alone, but when Ras Madhurya comes, without many gopis, the rasa won't be complete. If there are not many gopis, the Rasa Madhurya won't manifest, the bliss won't manifest. That's why Srimati Radharani herself, to please Krishna, she manifests many forms. See? That's why in the shloka it is explained. Lalita Vishakha, they are not different from Srimati Radharani. They are not different, but yet Srimati Radharani herself, to please Krishna, she manifests many forms. So all this deep analysis is explained in scriptures. Ras, Shantadasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya Ras.
कराएं।
All this is explained.
अच्छा, कृष्ण ये रस
Krishna,
आस्वादन करके
he's tasting this rasa and he's becoming happy, feeling blissful.
स्वयं कृष्ण
And that same Krishna, in form of Gauranga, he appears and he takes this mood and he's also giving this mood to his devotees. This is special quality of Mahaprabhu. He's tasting this ecstatic mood himself and he's also giving it, distributing it. He's tasting this highest prema and he's also distributing this nectar of prema to everyone. Like, oh, very beautiful, everyone must take. So Mahaprabhu is called the presiding deities of magnanimity, munificent. He's very, very magnanimous.
He is called the munificent and magnanimous.
He's munificent and magnanimous. Who? Who is? One who is indiscriminately giving prema to everyone without checking who is qualified, who is unqualified. Like, just take this beautiful thing. It's very beautiful. You just come and take it. That's why Rupa Goswami Pad is explaining Anarpit Charan Chirat Karuna Avteen Kalo.
समर्पित उन्नत उज्ज्वल संस्भक्ति श्रियम हरि पुर सुंदर से कदम संदेहित सदा हृदय कंदे स्फुरतु भव सचिनंदन
Sachinandan Gaur Hari.
It's
very magnanimous. He completely freed his mercy potency. Go mercy potency, now you're free. You can shower any mercy on anyone. Like an uncontrolled horse, run everywhere and shower mercy everywhere. Everywhere, unlimited mercy. Go and shower it. Krishna did not do this actually. There's no difference in Krishna and Mahaprabhu, but this is the difference. He's very generous and he's very sweet. Mahaprabhu is saying, Karuna Shakti, oh my mercy potency, now you are free. Go anywhere you want. Go as far as you can. Go. Like if you leave a horse, leave the rope of a horse, the horse, what will the horse do? Independently, the horse runs here and there, as fast as the horse can. It runs and runs and runs. In the same way, Mahaprabhu's specialty is this. He's extremely merciful and magnanimous, and so much mercy he's showering all across. That's why this said Anarpurit Charin Chirat Karuna Avteen Kalo. In Kali Yoga, he freed his potency to give mercy. Go as far as you can and shower mercy. And Krishna Leela, he had it controlled. He gave only mercy to his own eternal associates. In Vrindavan, Krishna gave prema, but only to his associates. Like one who has oil on the head, put some more oil, then their hair is less. Like little oil will be used to nourish their hairs, right? One who already has the oil. But if someone has dry hairs, you will need to put more oil to nourish their hairs. If someone has dry hairs, someone has never put oil there in their head, and you put oil in there, want to nourish their hairs, you need to put a lot of oil. So Krishna was like a miser in this. He gave little oil. He's tasting himself and giving to his eternal associates who already have oil on their heads. The animals in Vrindavan, the trees in Vrindavan, he's giving prema to them. He's giving prema to them in Vrindavan. Okay, he played flute for everyone. He gave to his own associates. He did not give outside of Vrindavan. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving to everyone. Take it. Come take it, come take it. That's why this sloka is coming. Anarpit Charin Chirat Karuna Avteen Kalo.
Sada Hidaya Kamdare Spuratuva Sachinandan. Sachinandan Gaur Anarpita Charin Chirat.
Sachinandan Gaurari Anarpit Charin Chirat. He's giving Krishna prem to everyone. He's not giving in any other thing. That's why this Kali Yuga is called Dhanya Kali Yuga, blessed Kali Yuga. In this Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving prem to everyone. Rupa Goswami Pad, by this sloka he explained Anarpit Charan Chirat. I'm saying this because we heard about this.
सुन करके
But after hearing this, Mahaprabhu,
प्रसन्न तो है,
he became happy.
किंतु महाप्रभु करें साध्य वस्तु
But Mahaprabhu is saying,
प्रभु को यही है साध्य अवधि सुनिश्चित कृपा करी कह यदि आगे किछु है राय कई आगे कुछ
Mahaprabhu said, tell me more.
एतद् जनि आछि त्रिभुवन आर मध्ये राधा प्रेम साध्य शिरोमणि ताहार महिमा सर्व शास्त्रे बखानी। प्रभु कहे आगे आगे कह सुनिते पाई सुखे पूर्व पूर्व अमृत नदी बहे तुम्हारे मुखे चोरी करी राधा किनिल गोपीगणे डरे अन्नपेक्षा हईले प्रेमेर गार्धना स्फुरे। राय रामानंद राधा प्रेम की वर्णन करते हुए
Rai Ramananda, while expressing about Radha Prem, he explained about Bhagavad Shloka. The Rasalila Panchayati Ras, explained about the Vrindavan Ras.
तो महाप्रभु इस कथा को सुनकर कहते हैं
Mahaprabhu heard this and he said,
इसमें कोई वैशिष्ट्यता नहीं दिखा रहे।
there is no any speciality here.
प्रेम जो होता है किसी के
Prem
अपेक्षा नहीं करता,
is free from expectation. Prem does not expect.
फिर राधा जी के चोरी करके ले गए,
So he kidnapped Srimati Radhika in Rasalila,
शारदीय रासलीला में
in Charadiya Rasalila.
राधा जी जब मान करके खड़े
When Radharani became angry,
अलक्षित रूप में
and Krishna,
राधा जी के
he came in front of, like he came in invisible form and he took Srimati Radharani with him. In Bhagavad this is explained.
के साथ प्रेम विहार आदि किया,
And then he performed divine amorous pastimes. It's like done in private, not in front of everyone.
उसमें कुछ दूसरे की अपेक्षा रख करके जो प्रेम हो रहा है,
Like prem that is happening with expectation,
सर्वोत्तमता प्रकाश नहीं।
it is not the topmost.
तो इस कथा के सुन
Then after hearing this, Rai Ramanand, he started to explain about Gita Govinda.
श्रृंखलम राधा माधव हृदय तत्तज ब्रज सुंदरी इतस्ततामनुसितराधिका अनंगवानो व्रणो किन्नो मानसः कृत अनुतापोष कालिंदी नंदिनी तटांतर कुंजी विषाद माधव। तो फिर राय रामानंद
Then Rai Ramanand
गीत गोविंद से जयदीप गोस्वामी
explained about the Gita Govinda,
जो बसंतिक रास
the Basantik Ras in spring season Ras
के तल्लाटी
on the
बसंतिक रास
lap of Giriraj Govardhan,
रास पे राधा की महिमा को वर्णन करते
explained about the glories of that Ras and Srimati Radharani's glories in that Ras.
राधा जी मान करके जब
Radharani, when she became angry and she went away from Ras,
गोपियों के बीच में
all the gopis,
स्वयं कृष्ण
Krishna himself,
एक कामी पुरुष के भांति
like a lusty person,
राधा जी के पीछे पीछे
he started to run towards Srimati Radharani. He left everything
इसलिए
and started to run towards Srimati Radharani. That's why this shloka is coming.
संसारूपी संसार वासनाबद्ध श्रृंखलम राधा माधव यदि तत्तज ब्रज सुंदरी। ये समस्त बहुत सुंदर रूप में वर्णन किया
Very beautiful explanation is done.
और राधा प्रेम की सर्वोत्तमता दिखाई।
And it also establishes the mood of the love of Srimati Radharani. Then Mahaprabhu became very happy. Then Mahaprabhu said,
ये राधा प्रेम तो शांत शिरोमणि गीत होगा।
this Radha Prem is the topmost. Now we know.
राधा स्वरूप प्रेम स्वरूप रस प्रेम ये सब में मुझे कुछ सुना।
Tell me about something about
ये बहुत सुंदर
Krishna Swarup Radha. Like very high level katha is about to be expressed by Rai Ramanand slowly and slowly. Now time is almost up.
तो वास्तव में
In reality,
हमारी हृदय में प्रेम की एक बार रस कैसे उत्पन्न होता है।
how will the Prem Ras manifest in the heart? The Siddhanta also explains this.
साई भाव के ऊपर चार
On top of Sthai Bhav, 4 type of
मिलने और करता
ingredients manifest. Sthai Bhav is needed on the base. Vibhav, Anubhav, Sadhik, Vebhichari. These are the ingredients. Vibhav, Anubhav, Sadhik, Vebhichari Bhav.
ये चार सामग्री का
4 ingredients.
ये स्थायी भाव के आकर आकर के तब होता है,
They come, they mix, and then the rasa manifest.
किंतु वास्तव रूप में
But in reality,
के बारे में विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती बाद
Vishwanath Chakravarti Pada also explained about the manifestation of rasa. The Sthai Bhav will come.
जैसे अभी भी बताया ना, 5
Just explained 5 primary rasas and 7 secondary rasas.
जीवों की जो पहली जो है एक स्थायी भाव होगा,
One Sthai Bhav will come first. One fixed mood will be there.
माधुर्य रस को तो माधुर्य स्थायी भाव हो गया,
Someone is in Madhurya Ras, then they will have Madhurya Sthai Bhav.
फिर आ
Then
जाएगा उसमें विभाव
Vibhav, Anubhav, Sattvic, Vebhichari,
आलम्बन
Alamban, Uddipan,
विषय आलम्बन और
Vishaya Alamban,
आश्रय
Ashraya Alamban.
ये समस्त दिखाएगा।
All this is explained. Vibhav, Anubhav, Sattvic, Vyabhichari.
ये समस्त बहुत सुंदर रूप में वर्णन किया गया।
Very beautifully this is explained.
और आगे
Moving further, in reality,
आस्वादन होता है 49
rus manifests with when 49 ingredients are present.
चैतन्य चरितामृत में तो एक
In Chaitanya Charitamrita, in one word, it is explained
साई भाव के ऊपर
that on top of Sthai Bhav, 4 ingredients are needed, then the rus manifests.
किंतु ये
But
सामग्री करने के यही जो
these
बता
4
दिया है,
ingredients
ये
actually,
स्थायी भाव होगा।
that one Sthai Bhav, and then on top of it,
7 गौण रस होगा।
7 secondary ras,
7 हो गए, 7 के 8 हो गए।
7 plus 1, so Sthai Bhav plus 7, and then 8, and then Ashtasattvic are the 8 symptoms of love. So 8, 8, 16,
और 16 और
and then more 16 is
33 प्रकार की जो है
16 plus 33. 33 types of Vyabhichari Bhavs.
तो
So now, what is the total?
33 और
33 plus 16.
कितने हुए?
How much? 49.
ये समस्त विचार है।
So all this explanation is there in scriptures.
तो ये समस्त शुद्ध विचार आदि जब तक हमारे नहीं हो रहा
So if we are not listening kathas like this, then the rasa won't manifest actually.
रस आस्वादन करने के लिए
To taste the ras,
विचार है।
these things must be understood.
इसलिए महाप्रभु रामानंद संक्षेप रूप में
So Rai Ramanand, quickly he summarized all this. Radha Tattva, Krishna Tattva, Prem Tattva, Ras Tattva. All the tattvas were explained by Rai Ramanand. Then at the end, Rai Ramanand in front of Mahaprabhu he asked this question. Hey Prabhu, I have one doubt. What doubt do you have? He said, you are Krishna. At that time Mahaprabhu said, Rai Ramanand, I am Jiva. I am here in this material world. I am Mayavadi sannyasi. I am a Jiva. How can I be Krishna? Rai Ramanand said, please don't reject me from your mercy. Please don't reject me from your mercy. Just to confirm, I am asking you. I know, I have firm faith that you are Krishna, who has appeared with the mood and complexion of Srimati Radhika. I know this, but yet, externally I am just asking you. First, I took darshan of your sannyas form. Then I saw Krishna and Radha in you. Then I saw that same Krishna is covered with the complexion of Srimati Radharani, and that are you. Mahaprabhu said, Rai Ramanand, you are Mahabhagavat. I am a conditioned soul, a Mayavadi sannyasi. I am come in front of you to learn Tattva Siddhant from you, and you are saying that I am Krishna. Mahabhagavat, this is quality of yours. You are seeing Krishna everywhere. Bhattacharya also said, Rai Ramanand is Mahabhagavat. And now I am seeing that you are Mahabhagavat. You are seeing Krishna everywhere. You are thinking I am Krishna. But in reality, I am not Krishna. I am not Krishna, Mahaprabhu is saying. This is what you think. Because you are Mahabhagavat, you are seeing Krishna everywhere. Because wherever Mahabhagavat see, they have stimulation in the heart of their worshipable. So, you are seeing me as Krishna because you are so much in love with Krishna. So Rai Ramanand said, Prabhu, please don't reject me from your mercy. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifested his form of Rasaraj Mahabhav. After seeing this, Rai Ramanand fainted. A Siddhant, pure Siddhant is also established here. Krishna is called Ras Raj, the king of all rasa. He is the divine ocean of rasa. Prabhupada explained in Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, the start invocation slok, he said this slok, Akhil Rasamrit Sindhu. Kalita Sama Lalito Radha Prayano Vidhur Jayati.
कृष्ण तो रस स्वरूप है, रस
Krishna is embodiment of rasa.
रस स्वरूप है। और श्रीमती राधा की क्या
And Srimati Radharani is
महाभाव स्वरूपिणी राधा का
embodiment of Mahabhav, the highest mood. Radha Tattva, this is explained.
राधा जी क्या तत्व है?
What is Radha Tattva?
प्रेमेर सार भाव भवेर सार महाभाव, और महाभाव स्वरूपिणी
Essence of all moods is Mahabhav, and Mahabhava's queen is Srimati Radharani. The essence of prema is mood, bhav, and the essence of all bhavas is Mahabhav, and the topmost of Mahabhav is manifested in Srimati Radharani, meaning Snehaman, Pranay, Rag, Anurag, Bhav, Mahabhav, Anurudha, Atirudha, Modan, Madan, then Madanakya Mahabhav, Sarupani. She is the embodiment of that, the highest mood. This is called. That's why this term is coming. Rasaraj means Krishna, Mahabhav, Radha. So Mahaprabhu gave darshan of Rasaraj Mahabhav form. Today they both have combined and they are manifesting beautiful darshan. Rai Ramananda saw that and he fainted. One question is coming here. Rai Ramananda, Vishakha Devi in Krishna Lila, she knows Radha and Krishna both. She is Vishakha Devi. And she has seen many times Radha and Krishna. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he manifested Rasaraj Mahabhav, after seeing this Rai Ramananda, why did he faint? After so much bliss manifested, he fainted. Rasaraj Mahabhav, he did not give this darshan to anyone else apart from Rai Ramananda. This explanation is coming. And Mahaprabhu said, he brought back Rai Ramananda to consciousness. He said, this form that you have seen, don't tell this to anyone. The question is coming, Vishakha Devi, she has seen Krishna many times, she has seen Radha many times. She has even seen sannyas form of Mahaprabhu. What is the divine thing in that form that Rai Ramananda saw and he fainted? What was special thing? What is the reason? Why did he faint? What is the reason? Rai Ramananda Sanvad, the katha that we are hearing, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explains, he wants to express this, that what is special in Rasraj Mahabhav. What is that? What is Rasraj Mahabhav Swarup? Only Rai Ramananda took darshan of it. No one else did. Only Rai Ramananda did. What is that Rasraj Mahabhav? And Rai Ramananda, what does he not know? He knows everything. For example, if you don't know something and suddenly you see that thing, then surprise is coming. Then the bliss is coming because you see something new. One is Vismay, astonishment comes. A second bliss comes. You tell. What is that in Rasraj Mahabhav? Rai Ramananda never saw it before. And he saw it for the first time and he fainted. In his heart, like a huge waves of bliss came in his heart. He saw Mahaprabhu before also. Rai Ramananda, it is explained before. Then when Rai Ramananda went to take bath, he saw Mahaprabhu. At that time he did not faint, right? When it was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took bath in the Godavari river. He was sitting in a corner, and then after seeing the effulgence coming from Mahaprabhu, which was like billions of suns, after seeing that effulgence, Rai Ramananda saw this and he thought that this is Krishna, Mahaprabhu. When he met with Mahaprabhu, he embraced Mahaprabhu. He got absorbed in prema. The 8 symptoms of prema manifested. But that time, Rai Ramananda did not faint. But now, at the end phase of this katha that we are hearing, in Rasraj Mahabhav form, what was so special in that? That Rai Ramananda fainted. In Ananda, he fainted. What is the reason? Before he did not faint, why is he fainting now? two reasons cause fainting. One is astonishment,
कोई वस्तु मैंने पहले
that oh, I never saw this before. And second is bliss, the huge waves of bliss.
वो सिर्फ मुझे कर दो।
They cause fainting.
किंतु वास्तव इसमें एक सुंदर
In reality,
हमारे गुरु
Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj, he expressed a fact about this. This is Siddhant.
सारे सिद्धांत तो सुन ले
Everything you heard.
गुरु गोविंद गोस्वामी
But Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj, he used to explain so beautiful.
ये आनंद के उचित होने के कारण
He expressed the reason why Rai Ramananda fainted.
फिर काल बताएंगे
Tomorrow I will tell.
10 बजे
Time is up.
बहुत सुंदरी कथा है
Very beautiful katha is this.
बता दी तो कर
If I tell everything in one day, why will you come tomorrow? So very beautiful mood this is.
आनंद संवाद पढ़ने के लिए
To study Rai Ramananda Samvad, this is the most special thing. That why did he faint?
कारण क्या
What is the reason?
है? और जो स्वरूप के एकमात्र रामानंद देखा और
Rai Ramananda saw this. Only Rai Ramananda, no one else apart from Rai Ramananda.
आप बताओ
You tell me.
मधुर कथा
Very beautiful katha this is.
आप बचाओगे विवाह
Hindu bhai bachao.
निदानंद पावने भो वैष्णवी भो ये बैटरी खत्म हो। जय जय
Shri Radhe.
लगाना पड़ेगा बैटरी है फिर काल मिलेंगे
Tomorrow I will meet you and I will tell you.
मैं तो दिल्ली आ रहा
I'm coming to Delhi.
हूँ और हरे कृष्ण गुरुदेव जय जय श्री
And Jai Shri Radhe.
Hare Krishna Gurudev.
Tomorrow I'm coming to Delhi and I will explain this further.
हरे कृष्ण गुरुदेव दंडवत प्रणाम।
और सब कुशल है हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण
Okay.
गुरुदेव दंडवत प्रणाम।
Hare Krishna Gurudev. Dandat Pranam.
दंडवत प्रणाम गुरुदेव।
Dandat Pranam Gurudev.
नंदिनी देवी दास
दंडवत प्रणाम गुरुदेव।
मीनाक्षी दास
Hare Krishna
और सब
Gurudev.
कुशल है
Dandat